what to do when my stock portfolio is crashing. Should I sell? Should I hold? Or should I buy more? These are the questions that everyday investors ask. And you must. One of the major reasons why you are watching this video is currently your stock portfolio is crashing or is tanking, and you're asking yourself, because there is only three things you can do. It's either you sell, you buy, or you hold. So before we address the elephant in the room, which is to tell you what to do, because you must do something between these three. The first biggest question that will unravel the answer is, the thing you're supposed to ask yourself first is, why is the stock price going down? Why is that stock that I bought going down? And these are some of the reasons why a stock can go down. Number one is what we call sentiment. Sometimes a stock can be unloved. Sentiment can drive a stock down. Investor sentiment towards it. It doesn't mean that the business is bad, but the sentiment at the moment. That's why sentiment is usually short term. Remember, before you invest, the right way to go about it, not the one you see on you randomly buy stocks without research. There is a proper research you are supposed to do. There are ways to do it, which we have a research desk as our first investors. Let's not go there. So there's a way to do it. Then you come to the value of the stock. You say that this stock worth X amount of money. Maybe this stock, from all the research work, the fundamentals, the valuation and stuff like that, like you really want to buy a business, you have to know the value of that business. Then once you get to that level, you now know the worth of the stock. Then you now time when to enter. When you do your timing using technical tools, because you have known the value, you only start buying because the price is below the value. That is what value investing is all about. Then once you are done with that, then after buying that, it doesn't immune the stock from going down. So this is where we are now. We assume we have done all this research, valuation and stuff. If you don't know how to do it, you can go through our YouTube videos, or you reach out for research materials which our research team provide at a cost. We do research on your behalf and help you send the research to you so that it can help you make your investment decision. So now, once you have done that, so it means also even when you bought a research work, that stock can still go down. And one of the reasons, like we said, is sentiment. Another reason is weak business cycle. There's what we call a business cycle. Every business goes through a particular cycle. Just going to read it up. We have the boom cycle, we have the crash cycle, we have the consolidation. Just 4 business phases. So it might be that at the moment when you invested, the business or even that industry is going through a downtime. Does it make the business bad? No. Provided the fundamentals are intact. Another reason can be regulation. Regulation can hit an industry. Remember, when you are buying stock, you are investing in business, and every business must play in a cycle, play in a sector, whether it is a consumer sector, whether it is a finance sector, communication sector, technological sector, healthcare, whatever, it must be in a cycle, and a regulation might come. Example, let me use a popular example. There was a regulation that hits the banking sector in Nigeria in 2023 when they were told to go and recapitalize. Immediately that regulation came, all the banking stock tanked. Do you know that? Because investors feel like when the business goes to recapitalize, they are going to offer new shares, and offering of new shares leads to dilution. So investors decided to sell off just to come back. So some of the stocks sold off 30%, 40% within that period. So just imagine you just bought immediately and this happened, and you feel like, oh gosh, I bought the raw stock, let me sell. No, you didn't know that there's a regulation is going on. But did it change the business fundamentals? No. Today, now, those businesses have even recovered times 2. That was the first time we bought GTCO at a time then, around the handle of 32%, 32 naira. Today, GTCO is trading close to 100 naira mark. So, this is what regulation can do. Another reason is technology can come. A new technology can come, which can come in form of technology can come. Example, Nokia. What happened to Nokia? Nokia was doing button phone. They didn't really catch the smartphone trend early. Before you know it, the likes of Techno, Apple, and the stores positioned themselves ahead in smartphone concept, and Nokia missed out. It affected Nokia share at a time. Another thing can also be that the business is dying up, poor management. Another stuff can be that the business is phasing out. So when the business, example, just imagine how Netflix killed streaming, Netflix killed your TV sets. Imagine how social media killed all those stuff. New innovation can kill that industry entirely. So these are there are so many reasons. But these are some of the basic reasons why a stock can go down. So in any of these reasons, this will not determine what you will do. So for the extreme reasons, so this is where the answer now comes. Okay, fine, my stock is going down, I've identified the reason. So the reason why it is going down will determine what you are going to do. So A, if the business is still intact, it's just regulation that won't have long-term impact, you are not supposed to sell. This is when you are supposed to hold. If you have spare money, you buy the dip. That's when they are telling you buy the dip. Buy the dip only means when the business is still intact, it's just a temporary sentiment change with business cycle at a time. This is when you buy the dip. But if you don't have money to buy the dip, you can hold. Once it's not an extreme reason. But the only time to sell is when technology has completely eroded that industry doesn't have future again, or there is a poor management, the business is going down. Clearly, the business is going down. The moat of the business has been eroded completely. Then it is time to cut your loss and move on. So this is the two basic. So always know the reason. Try to find out. This is so when you buy and the stock is going down, go back and research. That's why even for some of our research materials, there are some stocks we buy, they go down. At the moment, then we go back and do some findings. Once it's impact, we told our subscriber, hold on. If you have spare cash, we tell you where to also pull it. You don't just buy deep because you cannot really time it. But technical tools help you. We tell you, hold on guys, add on. And when it is recovering, because when you are adding to when it is dipping, when you are adding, it helps to average down your cost. But if it is the one that the total business moat has been eroded and stuff like that, then you cut your loss and move on because you will now make more. So in the next video, if you want, you tell us what should I do when my stock is going up. I bought a stock is 100%, 50%. There is something to also do. So if you want that video, comment it down below. So for those who want to follow us on X, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to reach out to our team to get our research material, like we made a video earlier this year, top stocks to invest 2026. Some of them are already doing 10%, while some are still consolidating within that. So we have like currently around 5 stocks you can actually invest in using our research material, which will help you make your informed decision. So if you want to reach out to the team, comment, follow the link down below, go to X, say I want the research work, you pay for it, it's just $50. You pay for it, get your hand on the research and use it and make your investment, add it to your investment decision, so you'll be on the right side of the market. It is both local and global stocks, But if you want to diversify outside stocks too, you can also copy our currency because we have a currency market for copy trading service, you can reach out to the team, you fund your account and copy those trades so that you make extra dollar, because stock investing is for the long run, while trading, something like currency market, even though too at the firm we have started trading stock market too. You know you can trade stocks too. But it's for those who are skilled. That's why we have analyst traders at the firm. So till then, catch you and maybe and do have a profitable day, week, and month and year ahead. Peace.